What's up, YouTube? What's up, Sports Nation? What's up, Raider Nation? As you well know, Raiders lost to the Texans. I'm just going to say it. Derek Carr is the MVP. If he doesn't win it, I don't know what to say. Because without Derek Carr, the Raiders did not seem like the offensive juggernaut that we've been for most of the year. I know Connor Cook was in a bad situation. You know, he's been inactive for most of the season, except with the exception of the last week of the season. But man, that was rough. Three picks, one touchdown. Wow, the drop balls. You know, Connor Cook was mostly inaccurate for most of the game, but when he was accurate, receivers didn't make plays. Crabtree had a big drop. Amari Cooper down the sideline. I mean, you got to make those catches. I'm sorry. Give your quarterback some help because he was struggling. That was one of the few good balls he had, and you hit your hands. You got to make that play. You're a top receiver in my personal opinion, Amari Cooper. You got to make that. You got to make those catches, those tough catches. The offensive line, there's too many injuries. Too many injuries. Not to make an excuse to all you Texans fans out there. You beat our ass. That number one defense is special. Jadeveon Clowney. Everyone was calling him bust. I was like, just let the dude get healthy because he has transcendent talent, and you saw it today against albeit our backup, or actually no, Minley Watson moved over to the left side, but he was special today. He had so many quarterback pressures. The interception was impressive. I was like, dude, this really did he? Holy crap, he actually caught it. Damn. So he was disruptive. The DBs, they were on point. They didn't give the receivers for the Raiders any slack. It was just all in all good defensive game for the Texans. The Raiders had a lot of injuries. The Derek Carr, obviously, Donald Penn didn't play. He had a small fracture in his knee. I mean, we just got beat. And, damn. We had so much promise this year. We had so much promise. So much promise. But hey, at least we made the playoffs. We ended the drought. Now the Buffalo Bills are the only one who hasn't made the playoffs in over 15 years. So I guess that's one thing to be happy about. But next year, I think next year is going to be our year. I will say this, though. Everybody was down on the defense for the Raiders. I honestly thought the defense played okay. Did it play great? No, but I thought they played pretty well, Everyone is always on Ken Norton Jr.'s back, but I think he called a good game. For most part, they only gave up points when they had to deal with a short field. So defense played well. I will say this though, during the draft, we gonna have to work on our linebacker play. The linebacker play is really really bad. We need to work on whether it be free agents or draft. We gotta draft some linebackers who can cover because tight ends throughout the entire year have had career games against the Raiders. So that's my one takeaway. The linebacker play has got to be better, and maybe an extra DB, maybe two, to shore up that defense. I think the defensive line is okay. I think safeties are okay, but DB and linebacker, that's got to be our main concern. Got to be our main concern. But all in all, it's been a great year. I was happy to watch every single game. It sucks that the way it ended. So mad. But kudos to Brock Osweiler. I said in the previous video, I didn't think the lights would turn on, but apparently the lights are halfway on because he found DeAndre Hopkins for the first time all season. I was impressed. Like, oh, you actually know he's on your team? I thought Brock Osweiler played well. I thought he was mobile. And then Bill O'Brien said he's going to start next week. So hopefully he can build upon this because he got $72 million invested in this guy. So hopefully He can play well going into next year, but going into next week, excuse me. But the Texans look pretty good, and this is without J.J. Watt. Could you imagine if they had J.J. Watt? They might have a chance. Lamar Miller, liked him too. He had a good game. Fedorowicz I thought had a good game. I need more out of Will Fuller though. He needs to play better if they're gonna win the next game. So that's all I got. Kudos to the Texans. You beat our asses. Kudos to the Raiders for having a great season. And hopefully next year we can all stay healthy and do some damage in the playoffs. That's all I got. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think the Raider defense played terrible? Do you think they played okay? I really didn't talk about Connor Cook because, well, it is what it is. It was terrible. It was terrible. And I'll say this, though. Matt McGloin must have really been hurt because the way Connor Cook was playing, and they even looked toward Matt McGloin's way. I'm just like, damn, he really must be hurt. So, but what can you do? He was a third string quarterback most of the year, inactive most of the year. So it was going to be a miracle for him to play well. But anyway, like I said, leave comments. Tell me what you thought about the game. Do you think the Houston Texans can go on and win? Where do you think the Raiders go from here in terms of draft and free agency? Because I think we got to go total defense, push our defense to get it on par with our offense. So that's all I got. Happy New Year again. I don't know if I told you that already in the other videos, but Happy New Year. Hope you guys enjoy the NFL playoffs. Our season's over with. I might cry, and I can't even say Super Bowl. I can't even say it, even though I just said it. Anyway, I'm out.